Are you new to Mac OS? Maybe you're thinking about getting a new Mac, or maybe you've already bought a Mac and you're wondering, what is this Mac OS? It can be confusing. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what Mac OS is and hopefully clear up some of that confusion you might be having. So Mac OS, OS standing for operating system, is Apple's version of an operating system. All right. It's Apple's version of Microsoft Windows. It's what's installed on all Mac computers. All right. Think of it this way. You go and you buy a new Mac computer. You open it up and fire it up, get it going, log in, and Mac OS is what is running that computer. It allows you to install programs, run programs, use those programs, create files, save those files, get on the internet, and really it just allows you to do your day-to-day work just like you would if you were on a Microsoft Windows computer. All right. Some of the computers that you're going to find Mac OS on, of course, are anything that Apple builds. You're going to look at the Mac Neo, their entry-level computer. You've got the MacBook Air, you've got a MacBook Pro, you've got the iMac, you've got the Mac Mini, and then you've got the Mac Studio. They all run Mac OS. All right. Something to kind of keep in mind with this, when you're coming from the Windows world, lately Windows has been giving its versions numbers. So you've got Windows 10, Windows 11. Next one's going to probably be Windows 12. Well, Mac likes to actually use names. It used to be there were cat names: leopard, snow leopard, lion, mountain lion. Lately, they're kind of going in a different direction. You've got Tahoe and you've got Sequoia. The next one that's going to be coming out, that's not out yet, is going to be Golden Gate. All right. It's the same thing as Windows versions. It's just the way that Apple names its versions of Mac OS. All right. And when you log into Mac, and that's what we're looking at right here, it's going to be a little bit different than working on a Windows computer. However, it's going to be also very, very similar. You're going to have your desktop. The menus are going to be a little bit different. With Windows, typically all of your windows and icons are on the very bottom. Here in our dock, we've got all of our apps and what have you that you will be using on your Mac, and this dock is completely customizable. But your menus are going to be all up here in the top bar. Okay. And this menu will change depending on what you have open. Right now we have is the Finder, and that's the default menu when you first log in and start using a Mac. So you're going to have different appearance. You might have different icons. You're going to have different icons. You're going to have different names. But don't get too caught up on that. Just remember that, yes, you're coming from Windows. Windows is a bit different, but just remember that the Mac OS is doing the same thing as Windows was doing. All right. It's giving you an interface that allows you to use the computer. And if you remember that, I think you're going to pick things up rather quickly and you'll be fine. I'm Sean, the Tech Gremlin Warrior. Thank you for watching.